Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon with the Wargame Airland Dragon mod, which is in the description if you are curious about getting it. So, in the previous episode, we established who we were, the Busan Pocket, and we had our first battle in the Battle of Daegu. We won, sustaining some level of casualties, but thankfully we were unable to, thankfully we were able to hold them off with decent amount of damage inflicted upon the enemy, taking out a large portion of their mortars, killing off most of the anti-air, as well as killing a couple of their command vehicles and other jazz like that. We're now in a position where we have to start the next battle, and I'm going to probably go to Yongdaeok next. So we're up against a pretty substantial armoured force. We do have quite a fair amount of stuff in this particular territory, but this battle has always been a bit of a pain. Whenever I've tried this when I was in my practice attempts, this particular battle was always a bitch. So I'm kind of taking the initiative here a bit. So we do have, with our helicopters and other stuff, we have the means to try and hopefully be a little bit solid as an anti-tank force. We also have strike squads, which is a problem I'm kind of worried about. So I've not got huge amounts of tanks, though I'm hoping that my infantry, as well as my dedication towards air support, kind of override that. So if we can spot shit, blow them up, and then move on, I will be happy. But yeah, we have to be careful, because the enemy have Chomho 1s and 2s, and the 2s have anti-aircraft, so, well, they're not going to be amazingly good at aircraft and planes, but they are still quite a substantial threat, so hopefully we should be able to deal with them fairly quickly. Right, so I'm probably going to put these guys here and put an armored command unit here. Going to deploy... Fair, the Bongbu probably makes a little bit more sense rather than a command helicopter, because I'm sure the command helicopter... No, that is the command helicopter, right. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to deploy a single Hawk, which I will deploy tactfully here. I'm going to kind of bait them out with a couple of, with an M48 and another M48. We're going to have a couple of K1s on the front. Actually, to be fair, we probably should put the Hawk with the M48 with the K1s. To be fair, we will need helicopter support, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put a helicopter in preparation, and I'm hoping we can plonk this guy down here. He moves over to this location so we can spot Eugene. I'm going to put a peace pheasant. Oh. To be fair, the peace pheasant is a pretty decent anti-air as well as a decent anti-tank. But we are, more importantly, going to spend a lot of command points initially on a quick air support response. My main doctrine in this entire playthrough has always been to establish, well, at least in the early phase of the game, has always been kind of to establish air supremacy, or to utilize the air supremacy that we have in the campaign to try and sort of force. I'm going to put one Huey over here so we have something to defend the commander with. And then provide... We have the helicopter providing support, but I'm also going to provide a... Fiat? No. The K whatever's over here. You will also proceed over here. You are going to basically proceed into here. Yeah. Cool. I think we're set. Right, you fly over to here and do nothing. You, same thing, head over to there. You fly over to here. You fast move. You move fast into here. Just move into a place where you're going to be able to move fast and take advantage of... Actually, nothing, you guys move there. You boys, I'm going to zerg you over here. Oh my god in heaven, that's a lot of vehicles. That's a lot of vehicles. That's a lot of vehicles. I'm going to deploy what we can over here. They are spamming like a motherfucker. That's a lot of enemy vehicles. Come on, come on, come on. Give me... Get two. That's a lot. That is a lot. Move into position. Holy shit, that's a lot of helicopter. That's a lot of stuff. That is seriously a lot of stuff. I kind of underestimated... Like, this is the big spam that they never did. The entire time they were just chilling. I'm going to move you boys back a bit, because it looks like you're not stopping. Which is terrifying. Move fast. The K1s are just destroying the Chombahos, which I'm very happy to report are getting obliterated. But we absolutely need to neutralize these guys quickly. Right, withdraw. He's gone. And the Peace Pheasant is on its way. We will definitely need to save some ammo as well as some other stuff. I'm going to move these M48s up into the attack to try and cause as much destruction as possible. These M48s are literally designed just to stop them from... These are literally... They're just spamming at this point, which is kind of terrifying. I mean, we're destroying them, which is always a benefit. We're going for the wrong target. Could you please knock out that fucking dude? Knock out the goddamn Chombaho. Not good. Right, you move over to there. Huey, yep, take fire. Huey, take fire. Sure, you take fire. Right, Toe, move into position. Start fucking things up. M48s, hold position. Actually, no, you move into there. Toes, you get over to there. Toe, you move over to there. You... Yeah, Toes go over there. This is very disturbing and very terrifying at the same time. Come on, come on. Toes, you in range yet? Toes, get the fucking range. Stop. Nuke that shit. Right. Right, air power, Peace Pheasant, another one inbound. We need recon. We need recon, badly. Badly, we need recon. Ooh! Yes, 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 please do! I would not mind that in my inventory as a destruction list. Oh no, fucking typical. Destroyed it just as I needed it not to be destroyed. And of course, right, you, knock that fucker out. You, come around to the back, do what you can to stop that shit from happening. Right, you evac. Right. The K1s are definitely doing their utmost to keep these bastards at bay, but obviously there's only so much you can do. What are you doing? Get the fuck over there. Sadly, we have lost a lot of our vehicles. The M48 patterns in particular are not looking too good, though. Our Peace Pheasants have done an absolutely outstanding job. Gonna put one of the toes over there. What are you doing? Get the fuck back over there. It's nice to see that you're doing what you can to get a kill, but do not throw yourself away because of it. Move away. Ah, just missed it. Control mode 2, withdraw. I'm not entirely sure why they did that, but... Withdraw. FC-25s, go. Hawk, stop. That's a lot of points just been shot down. Shoot that fucker down, come on. Got him! That's what I like to see. And that's why we've lost it. We've lost one, but we've killed a lot of dudes. Okay, so look at the amount of kills our dudes just destroyed. That was a fairly quick battle. We did lose, unfortunately, a fair amount of our fairly important dudes. I think the K1, the M500, the M500 TOW, was probably the big loss of that particular battle. But we destroyed half of the enemy strike force. We neutralized 25 out of... oh, Jesus Christ. 33 tanks, 4 recon units, 2 command units. I thought we only got 1, but we got 2. God damn. That is dope. I am very, very happy to report that. That battle was dope. We did a lot of damage in that one. That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, but I am very proud of that battle. Alright, we should be able to fit a second battle in then. And all you boys need to oh, you can refit, apparently. Maybe. I don't know. Political points we need to be careful with. Right, so the last battle is Uecheng, which we can totally kind of do, to a degree. This particular battle is kind of fucky, in the sense that if I were to... I don't know why they give us the air and land asset deployment here, because I kind of feel that this kind of fucks you over a little bit more. Or maybe this is meant to be under the enemy's occupation, I don't know. But it does quite a high spot, which is a bit... yeah. So if we are going to call in air support, I'm going to have to be careful and basically deploy it from Busan through to that Daegu. We're going to kind of ignore because no points. The defensive position here is not great. Considering we're up against a fairly sizable tank force, we don't really have the means to instantly destroy them. We do have toes and all that jazz, but again, it takes time for a missile to hit its target. So having... yeah, so... Namjang secured by enemy. Right, okay. So we're going to deploy... we don't have that many command units, sadly, so we're going to have to make the call. We need something at Busan. We need something at Busan. Busan is kind of important, and we do need this. So on the front line, I'd say that's probably the best option we have. I kind of wish we had more command units, but oh well. We are going to deploy in Jiaochang over here. We're going to deploy a large amount of anti-tank means to hold the line. They're also going to kind of be behind the line to a degree. In a sense, we don't have to worry about the Yuchang then. We can kind of just call reinforcements from Busan. So that's actually kind of worked out better for us in a way, in a weird way. We're going to deploy a few anti-tank dudes here as well. That's all of our anti-tank dudes. Fantastic. Totally didn't want that nightmare to fucking happen. Right, tanks. No, vehicles. We need tows. Sadly, there's not a lot of tows for us. Or if there is not many uses for them. I have 2 tow missiles located there. We're going to have air support, obviously, in the form of we have 2 Peace Spectators and 1 Tiger. They're going to basically do what they can to hold the line. We do have M48s, but they're not very good, sadly. But we will try and deploy them as best as we can. I'm thinking... right, I'm going to deploy 2 of the 50 Packers. 50 pointers over there, and then we're going to deploy 1, 2, 3. This particular armored column is basically going to try and maneuver and react effectively to whichever front line is needing it the most, whilst also being kind of a reserve line. I will no, we don't have any air problems to have to worry about, which is nice. We do have M36 Jacksons in case we are desperate. I think I'm going to spend the remaining 100 points we've got on that and 60 points on that Air Force. If we can deploy our Air Forces as fast as humanly possible to target the crucial points, I think we'll be able to do well at this. So dismount, zerg back, unpack, obviously. Right, so Yang, move into this position, and I want whoever's not in position or just chilling, need you to like probably go over there-ish. The main intention is we're trying to cause an ambush of sorts, which is the important thing. In fact, we probably should put some of these into here as well, so we can do what we can. Right, air forces. Let's call in the Tigers to try and do what we can. And peace spectators as well. Right, call in an additional. Right, this will hopefully do. That's a lot of enemy vehicles. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes. That's going to be a lot of bombs hitting the target. That is a very satisfying mission. That's very quickly resupplied and rearmed. I can now see the value of these dudes. They are quick. The Tigers are quick. Who'd have thunk? I mean, we're spamming a little bit here, but they're quick. The point is, we're here to try and use the bridge as a kind of choke. We need... Okay, we can have one more of these, which we're now immediately going to call in, though I'm going to try and tell them to attack that point. Right, armored vehicles, you may proceed to go up to the base. Actually, proceed further up here. Oh, shit. My bad, my bad, my bad. Try and hit that point. Right, yeah, you boys proceed to push up towards this location and withdraw. Yeah, I was a bit slow on the mark with that particular loss there. Hit that position. You fly over to here, neutralize that position. Nice, that's a large amount of bad guys going up the drink. Though I'm going to focus, as much as it's getting nice getting targets neutralized on that, these guys are going to earn a fucking mint doing this. Holy shit. That is actually really fucking beneficial, I'm not going to lie. The Right, you gone. You gone. The stunning effect is causing all of those tanks to get stagnated. I'm causing this choke and it's fucking delicious. Right, they're all trying to focus on that one point as well, which is delicious. Right. You can neutralize those guys. We lost the Iwig Gaban, which is a bit of a shame. Nice. Tanks are engaging, hold position. And enjoy the death. We caught those bastards unawares. Oh, that's two forms of artillery completely buggered over. This destruction. Oh, we've completely caught them by their transers. Who's in mission? Oh, you're in... Oh, you're kind of a wasted thing. I apologize, I missed that guy. To be fair, considering the circumstances, I think... Poof. Nice, nice, nice. We've destroyed so many of them, it's so delicious, I love it. So we've suffered some casualties easily. But holy shit. We just annihilated a large... Yeah, he's gone. Right, pop one more over to there. Oh my god. Jesus. Look at the amount of destroyed vehicles in this one area. Holy crap. I don't know how many tanks we just nuked, but I can imagine a fair amount of them. You know, on the one hand, it's nice that we can, like, the bridges are indestructible, but it's also like, geez. And the other side as well, the amount of destroyed tanks and vehicles and other stuff, we've just completely blunted their assault. This is ridiculous. And the toes didn't even get a chance to be used. Jesus. Right, okay. Can we even cross the bridge? I think we can. I am going to take advantage of this opportunity because we have effectively cut off their attack before it even began. Like, the enemy have been completely and utterly obliterated. I was expecting a real tough fight from this. I'm not even being cocky when I say that. I am genuinely surprised at the effectiveness. Oh, the Type 63. Nuke 'em. Bearing in mind, this is just the M43 and M48 patterns with their 105s and 90 mils. Oh, look, there's a T55. There you go. And he's gone. And we're up against actually quite cheap units. So while, yes, they can be spammed against us and they are not much of a command point advantage, the fact that we just nuked... Oh. Yeah, the fact that we just nuked a large portion... Another T-55. That'll do it. Yep, that'll do it. Another destroyed T-55. Holy mother of God. Okay, let me just have a look, see how many fucking kills that those guys got. We only lost 3 dudes. The K200, which I'd left out in the open, one of the anti-tank things, and a Death Tiger E that we didn't spend. Yeah, unfortunately, we were a little bit too slow on the uptick on. But everything else... we completely and utterly obliterated. Oh my god. 21 tanks, 2 reconnaissance, all of their UAZs, because they got fucked, 9 groups of infantry, and 20... I'm just stunned. I am genuinely stunned at the state of this. Oof. Just oof. Yeah. Damn. Holy snap, that was absolutely destructive, and I love every second of that. That is beautiful. Right, okay. That was good. That was a very good battle. These 2 battles were surprisingly good. The Armored Battalion lost a majority of their Chongmahos, which means if they are to attack again, they're going to have much less Chongmahos. The battle over in Uechang has been even better, because their tank unit is now a tank platoon. Their artillery took a significant blow. Their infantry battalion took a significant blow. They still do have a lot of stuff, but at the same time, yeah, no, that is actually quite ridiculous. Okay, so we are under attack once again, and we are being assaulted. Unfortunately, this time, we don't have the benefit of air support, which could be a problem. They're making a pushback into this particular region. So... Well, I would say we should probably try our best to do this one. So, yeah, screw it. This episode, I wanted to make the episodes into half-hour slots, but I think this one's going to be slightly longer because we don't have the benefit of air support, which is a problem. But in a sense, that might be beneficial, because rather than having to constantly try and call air support, which will do damage to the enemy, we now at least can kind of relax a bit and go, okay, so now we can focus a bit more. Right, we'll call in you over there. Right, we're going to have to focus a little bit more on actually holding the line then. 1, 5, 2... Right. Actually, no, we'll probably... Hang on. Right. Platoon of 2 over there. Platoon of 2 over there. That'll be our infantry sort of thing. We're going to try and deploy a few of the... Again, try and deploy some of these dudes in strategic positions. We took a heavy casualty. We took a little bit of a heavy casualty, though. I'm going to probably try and put these dudes in as well to see if we can perhaps cause some problems to them. Unfortunately, we don't have much anti-air, which sucks. But hopefully this might just do the trick. I don't want to lose this point, though. This is a really important point. We don't have any other command units, though, do we? Well, we do, but it's an M113. Unless, for example, I replace this with the command unit, and if it does decide to get a little bit under fire, I can tell this thing to run away as fast as possible. To be fair, we could possibly... No, we need a better location. This is the best location we can place those anti-airs for now, which is a little bit of a problem, but oh well. We will deploy a few K1s in preparation for... Yeah, 2 K1s will be in position to try and deal with whatever shit may come in their way. We're going to deploy the KM 900s over here. We do need some reconnaissance. Do we have any reconnaissance? I don't think we have any reconnaissance. We do have some reconnaissance, thank the throne. Right, we don't have much reconnaissance, I'll be honest with you, but we have some reconnaissance, which is something. I'm going to deploy some infantry, like so. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put a third one in there. And then finally, vehicle. No real point in deploying that there. We can't really deploy anything else, so we will deploy some cheap spam infantry to help facilitate a counter push. Probably I should just push. I probably should just push. Oh no. I probably should just push these boys. Guess here maybe? Yeah, maybe. Actually, probably should. Now we'll move these guys to the back because then I can do this, and then we can have like all these dudes move up. So KM 900s. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to select and then re-enable. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do what I can here. Unload. Get the fuck over there. With the exception of you guys who chill there. Go beyond, no, go there. Move over to there, you move over to there. These guys are going to run over to here. Reconnaissance or logistics. No, we need vehicles. No, we could do with the logistics. Bongbu, we will deploy you. That's 100 points we could possibly save. Right, we'll call in 2 more bits of artillery. And I'll get the logistical trucks zerging over there to deploy. Speaking of which, deploy over there. You correct your shots and fire flight. Right. Right, K1s move into position. That's a Flammenwerfer tank. K1s move over there as soon as possible. Enemy vehicles sighted. To be fair, you boys probably could do with zerging over there. Sadly, the artillery that we're wanting to fire is a little bit too short, but that might just affect all the transport trucks, he says, with extreme degrees of hope. Right, tanks, stop shooting, position yourselves. Just to keep deploying the trucks and tanks in position. Oh, what am I doing? I just fucking did that. Like a moron. Main intention here is to try and cause another choke. This would have been beautiful had I had the means to... I really should have deployed them... Oh, that's a lot of artillery. Move quickly. Oh, they're just using smoke briquette. Okay. very intriguing. I'm not going to lie. Right, the K1s will go over here. We're going to actually use K1s a lot here, actually. I'm not going to lie. Withdraw a bit. You guys take cover inside that forest, because those guys have missiles and machine guns. So far we haven't lost anything, but that will probably change in a second. Especially when our anti-tank infantry encounters flamethrower tanks. Nice. Bongjutsu. Gone. Beautiful. That is what I'm talking about. Right, one of you chill here, with the other one Zerger's way across. You boys head over there. Artillery, I want you to concentrate fire inside that town. Stop aiming. I want you guys to correct your shot and go here. Other artillery, I want you to target here. Again, I kind of feel like my main strength in this entire thing is just spam artillery and do as much as you can. Right, 2 bats of artillery should be able to do for that. Move to the left. Move you boys forward. You have definitely taken some damage, but that's fine. Song Chuk Po, try and see if you can neutralize those dudes. Oh, shit. Yeah, you can see what I mean. If they get caught out, they are completely fucked. Yeah, gone. First casualty. Yeah, you pull back. K1s engage. Where you move? Right, artillery. Oh no. Right, you target that location and fuck over what's inside. Tanks. K1s, move up. Gobion, move over. K1, move over as fast as you can. The K1s are really being the steamrollers today. Holy shit. And this is without any kind of air support. If we had the air support... Right, you boys. Counteract those fuckers. You withdraw. Tanks, move up a little bit so you can spot that. We're going to hopefully try and see if we can target this location. Main reason is I'm thinking that's... Yep, we've got some dudes in there. More importantly... If we can use that, we could neutralize the oh my god! Did you just see the amount of points we gained from that? There has to have been something valuable. Yeah! Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. We did suffer some losses, unfortunately, but in comparison, look at the K1 kills and the K136 Gorang. They neutralized the UAZ. Fucking beautiful. And we only lost 1 unit, and that was the infantry that got slapped with the Flammenwerfer. But everything else we held pretty darn awesomely. I'm not going to lie, that is genuinely quite lovely. We've done a decent amount of damage to the logistics, the cargoes, well, their logistics in the form of their commanders. Their anti-tank still down. We've neutralized we neutralized all of their flamethrower tanks. That's nice. I like that. We also nuked a couple of their missile launchers as well. That is a nice amount of casualties we've inflicted. Yeah, holy shit. The tanks have ruled the day. We have flattened them. And, oh, hello. Major, I have the U.S. General Headquarters on the line. Their fleet is inside of Seoul. They're about to attack. I'm putting you through to General Galvin. Well done, Major. Busan did not fall. We're about to reach Seoul in order to cut the enemy supply lines. Don't know why he's British, but you know what? We're rolling with it. The plan is simple. Capture the port of Seoul and secure Tier 1 and Sokcho in the sectors before day 10. However, you will have to keep hold of Busan during the whole operation.
The MITs bring special squadrons as backup, and many support battalions can be deployed once the port of Seoul is captured. Major, given your position and with your knowledge of the front, you'll be supervising the northern landing operation. Over to you. Tally here, friend.
So, we've done it. We have broken the forces, though we haven't completely destroyed their lines. They haven't completely gone into running order, unless that's the battles we need to do. So we do have a fair amount of work ahead of us. We need to deploy our enemy. We need to deploy our enemy forces. We have to deploy our navy to prepare for an invasion. So I'm going to just quickly do that. I'm going to move this up as well. Two naval battalions along with this. And what we're going to do is we are going to disembark onto that. I'm going to click disembark and select onto that as well, so our forces are in position. We're going to land. We're going to set up our air forces as accordingly. Our political force. Now we've got the benefits of both American land forces, which is actually pretty dope, as well as the American Air Force, which they do have some pretty dope things to have. Their multi-role squadrons with the Mavericks are amazing. Like, seriously, these Mavericks are fucking to die for, and I love them. We also have the Strike Squad, which has the which has the A7E Corsair, which is very good. They have TV guided missiles as well as a few anti-things. But to be fair, how much points do they cost? 110 versus... They are also... Yeah, the Hornets are more expensive, but they are much, much better. So we'll have to see. They're also fairly expensive, but we can deploy both if we're desperate. If we want to continue up the whole thing. The only downside, of course, is that there is the Pongge, which is rather dangerous as a form of weapon. But our invasion forces have got what we've got: Armored Battalion, which is naval, as well as Marines Regiment, which is naval as well. So hopefully we should be able to land and grab Seoul, and then try and see if we can capture that and move on to Cheonan, and then Sokcho, and then hopefully we can capture the regions as fast as humanly possible. But I will let that be that for the time being. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you do, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. And if you have any hints and tips, constructive feedback, I'd be interested to hear them, because as I'm learning this particular gameplay and learning these particular maps, I am, yeah, not the best, but again, depending on the circumstances, I am beginning to learn more. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.